How's it going, everybody? This is Beat the Bush. Are you interested in saving money? I mean, really, really save. Have you ever had one of these products where you used to buy and then somehow you come to this brand new realization about said product, and then all of a sudden you completely went cold turkey, you do not buy anymore, and you do not even want to buy it. All of a sudden, instead of buying that stuff, you're not spending money on that anymore. Maybe you're buying something else, but at least you're not buying that one item. I personally have plenty of these products I can give an example for. I'm sure you guys have a lot of these if you just kind of think about this.
This video is brought to you by The Ridge. If you're looking to save money, your best bet is to buy a product that will last a lifetime. Ever notice you have to keep on replacing those leather wallets? The Ridge wallet comes in durable materials such as titanium, carbon fiber, and aluminum. It comes in a dozen different styles and colors. The Ridge wallet can shrink the size of what you carry every day and can even fit in your front pocket. They have sold over 500,000 of these things and have 30,000 five-star reviews. Get 10% off today with free worldwide shipping by going to ridge.com/beatthebush. That's ridge.com/beatthebush and use promo code beatthebush. Link in the description.
First example would be sodas. I used to just blindly just buy soda just because, it tasted good. I wanted to drink with it. Somehow I was really addicted to it. So I did not care about the price. When I went to the supermarket, I just thought this is a product I must have and I must buy at least maybe one can a day. So maybe for a month I need maybe 12 packs. And then given that this is a requirement, you go to the store and then you think, okay, what is the cheapest way I can get this for? Some people, they just go buy these things without discount. I have always been sort of frugal, so then I wait for a sale before I stock up on it. Now, this does not just apply to soda. I'm only using soda as one specific example, and I'm going to give other examples later on. At one point, what got me started was to realize how much sugar was in sodas. Given this knowledge, I slowly began to wean off of it. I remember while I was drinking soda, I had friends and family try to convince me, oh, you should drink less soda, but then it just kind of fell on deaf ears. I absolutely needed the soda, even though I knew it was very bad for me. It wasn't until that I dug deep into it and then I finally was able to wean off of it, and now I have this new realization where I don't actually have to buy any soda at all. So you can see the multiple tiers of saving here. At first you buy it full price, and then you do various things like buying it as cheap as possible, buying it in bulk. And then finally, this brand new realization causes me to not buy it at all. So this is the ultimate saving, the third level where you completely don't need it at all. Now I'm going to use movie passes as the next example. First, you buy it full price. You go to the movies, you just walk into the movies and then you pay at the ticket counter. Second, you might go, oh, I'm watching a lot of movies. I require movies, so I'm going to go to Costco and buy some discount tickets. $8 movie passes. And then maybe you're super frugal and you use these cashback credit cards. Maybe you get 5% cash back. Maybe you get 2% cash back, whatever, couple percent back. And then if you scheme it a little bit, maybe sometimes you get lucky. You can get the movie passes for free. Sometimes there are free movie screenings, or maybe you have free movies that you can see at work. If you're a blogger or reviewer, you might be able to review movies for free because they're going to give you tickets just so that you can see it, so that you can make a review about it online, YouTube, on websites. The third level is really to not even want to see said movie in the first place. Now, how can this be? Because some people really, really like movies. Let me recount what I personally went through, because I used to really want to watch movies. I always want to keep up with it, watch maybe 2 to 6 movies every year. I would say this is pretty low already, but these days I don't even need to watch that many movies. What mainly got me to this realization is to really just not watch regular TV anymore. By not watching regular TV, I'm not exposed to all the ads with brand new movies that are coming out. So sometimes I'm just kind of oblivious to these really, really great movies, but you can actually get the same content, except it's a little bit shifted from everybody else. You can wait until it comes out a DVD, you rent it out that way, or maybe you can rent it out from the library. You do not actually have to talk about a brand new movie as something to talk about with your friends. So you can see how this is a completely shift in mentality. You might not agree with this way of thinking because some people, they just absolutely must get their movie fix. That is exactly what I thought when I used to watch all those movies, because I'm like, how can I not watch it? I'm gonna miss out. People are gonna talk about this and I won't be able to keep up with the conversation. The thing is, when I go traveling on my international flights, there happens to be something I can actually watch when I'm on those flights. What used to happen is I would have watched a lot of movies before. And when I'm on those flights, I run out of things to watch. But now, because of me not watching all these movies at the theater, it's kind of like all you can eat. And I'm super duper entertained when I go on international flights the whole way because I'm like, oh, I haven't seen this movie. I haven't seen that one. And I just watched like 4 movies in a row. And I'm like, okay, I got my fix of all the ones I actually do want to watch. Now, I'm sure there's still a lot of products that you really like and you get it on a weekly basis. Let me give another example, which is beef. I used to buy huge packs of ribeye. And then I would cut them up in serving sizes and then stick them in the freezer. So then I can take them out and eat them anytime I want as a steak. What used to be a pretty huge expense because, one large pack might be $25, $30 or something when there's like 4 ribeye steaks in there. The realization came not with me noting that beef, red meat in general is really bad for you, but rather when I ate certain kind of beef, those low quality stuff, I just did not feel very well. It happens that my body revolted against it. So it's not really my choice. I might have just kept on eating beef, but as you can see, these examples are a shift in mindset in thinking about said product that you used to buy. Before changing into this mindset, it's inconceivable that I would absolutely stop buying these things. Soda, I absolutely required it. Movies, I thought I really needed it. Red meat, in terms of beef, I thought I really needed it. These are the things I used to buy on a weekly basis. And so I think if you really want to step it up to the next notch of saving, you need to find excuses to not buy that thing. Very, very good excuses, because sometimes once you realize something like that, you do not absolutely buy. In fact, you would really dislike buying that thing. This is as opposed to trying to save money. You really like beef steaks or something, and then you go, okay, I'm not going to buy that anymore. And then you have this urge to eat it still because you really, really like it. Once you find out that maybe your body doesn't like it, or maybe you find out, all these things you can watch on internet YouTube videos about, animals and, all that stuff. In fact, the next time you look at that item, you're going to go, you'll feel completely revolted against it, and you would advise other people to not buy it either. So you see the mentality is so different here, because when you look at that item, you go, oh my gosh, you don't want it at all. Sometimes even if people are giving it to you for free, you don't even want it. Kind of like soda. If people give me like a 12-pack, I wouldn't know what to do with it. Maybe I'll use it as acid to kind of remove rust or something. Movie passes will likely sit around because I have a whole bunch of other things to do. So really the trick here is find ways to not want that thing. I know maybe there are things that you really, really like. French fries, let's say. But maybe once you find out that French fries is fried with a bunch of oil that's gonna clog your arteries, it's a high cancer causer, maybe that's enough to push you over to not even want to eat French fries anymore. I know right now I still kind of like French fries even when I know all those bad health effects. Thanks for watching, everybody. I know this is more like a meta discussion of how to save money rather than the very specific. Don't forget to give me a like over here, push that subscribe button, and ring that bell icon. Thanks for watching.